Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse, and welcome to my latest collection update video. This one is for the month of April and May 2021. I haven't bought that much in those 8 weeks. No VHSs, a few DVDs and Blu-rays, mostly vinyl soundtracks. It's because I was watching what I was already having in here in this collection, saving money for my new video editing setup, which I'm getting all the pieces of it this week. And I'm stoked with what I'll be able to do now, really helping my workflow. And I was saving money for the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale, which I got a few things from. And there's the Severance sale that's coming up on the 25th as well. And there's a few that I want from that sale too. So how about we get started? I will start with the DVDs. I got these two at Eco Depot, which is a used furniture store here in Montreal. They got all kinds of crap in there. I go straight to their media section. I get lucky once in a while and finding something decent like these two DVDs, which are, first of all, Summer School right here. Can I say classic 80s comedy starring Mark Harmon, who's now been on NCIS for like 20 years now. But the kind of movie you'd watch on a Sunday afternoon, as I am taping this right now, it is Sunday afternoon. Funny, sure. Just a fun little diversion. And for some reason, I did not have that in my collection. So there you go, Summer School. And then I got some Michael Ironside, fine Canadian genre actor. And for him, the 90s were a fertile decade. I think he did at least 4 or 5 movies per year from like 91 to like 1999. One of them was Killer Image right here. And I've never seen it. It was a blind buy. It stars him and M. Emmett Walsh, another great character actor. It's about a photographer whose brother has been killed, and then he's suspected as the murderer, but then his brother's last photos are of a powerful senator, M. Emmett Walsh, and a prostitute. Max gets a clear picture of deadly political cover-up. Seeking to expose his brother's killer, Max enters a murderous game of cat and mouse, stalked by a cold-blooded assassin, which is Michael Ironside, who has Max dead in his sights. So it looks like a great direct-to-video fun time. At least, hopefully, I hope it is. And then, other DVDs I got, and that's when I went to Value Village, and holy shit, these two pickups, they did not know what they had. I got those two for so cheap. They are from the Criterion collection. And first up is Night on Earth from Jim Jarmusch. Quite the cast in there. There's Winona Ryder, who plays the cab driver, Gina Rowland, Giancarlo Esposito, Armin Mueller-Stahl, Rosie Perez, Roberto Benigni. This came out in 1991, and I feel like I've seen this, but I'm not quite sure. So thank God I found this one, and I paid $3 for this. $3. That's right. So there you go, Night on Earth. And this one right here, that is the find of this collection update. You will scream as you see this, like, holy shit, you really got this for $5.99? I really got this for $5.99. And it is the John Cassavetes 5-film box set. That's right, this thing is worth at least 80 to 100 bucks easy. On this box set, you have Shadows, Faces of a Woman, Under the Influence, The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, and Opening Night. Plus, there's a documentary on the man. John Cassavetes, of course, being one of the greatest director of independent cinema from his era, like the 70s. He pretty much started it all. Like, he was the blueprint of everything that came after. I've only known him as an actor. I've never seen any of his movies. I've seen him in Rosemary's Baby. I've seen him in Machine Gun McCain. I saw him in The Fury, Brian De Palma's horror movie. And I mean, I was hella surprised to find this. I just couldn't believe it, my luck. Like $5.99 for this, and I get to watch his movies. Finally, I've always been curious, especially the one, The Killing of a Chinese Bookie, which seems like in my area of movies I would enjoy. So I cannot wait to check this out. So that is it for those sweet Blu-rays, sweet DVDs, and now on to Blu-rays. So I got these on Amazon through the Deals by Day page on Blu-ray.com, and let me tell you, just bookmark that page, but for your country, and you'll always find pretty good deals. Sometimes it's titles that were on my want list for a couple years that I finally decided to buy because the price was right, and these are a couple of those that were on my list. So first up is Streets of Fire, which is directed by Walter Hill, and it stars Michael Paré, Diane Lane, Rick Moranis. That's right, he's in this. And it's comparable to The Warriors, but he turned this to like a musical. And my God, it's been years since I've watched this movie. But yeah, Streets of Fire right here, a Shout Select release. And then I got a Connexploitation horror movie, but like a one from the early days when it all started. It's produced by Ivan Reitman, and it stars Eugene Levy and Andrea Martin of SCTV. I believe it was before SCTV, I'm not quite sure, but it is Cannibal Girls. Kind of a, Curio movie I wanted to check out because, I've been watching The Man on Schitt's Creek for a couple months early in the year. And just for the, like that picture alone, like I don't know if you could see him, like that glorious mustache of his in this and his afro. It's an okay movie. It's not that great. There's the gimmick on there where there's a warning bell. I think it was in the States when they sold this movie to AIP, I believe. That's right. They put a warning bell every time there was like some violence, some murder happening. So if you're curious to see how, why am I forgetting his name? Eugene Levy. My God, I'm a blank. How it all started. It's a great, fun movie to check out. And there's even an interview with him. And he explains the whole thing, like how he started, how he got into this, how I was working with Andrea Martin. So there you go, Cannibal Girls. Then I got Who is Dark Man? And classic Sam Raimi movie, his own kind of like superhero movie that he created for himself back in 1990, starring a young Liam Neeson and Frances McDormand before 3 Oscars. Larry Drake, who plays the bad guy in this, and there's Danny Elfman's score. This is the great cover art, the original cover artwork. I just want to show you like how ugly the cover they made for this one, Scream Factory. This is terrible. So you know what? I'm sticking with the original cover right here, Dark Man. And then finally from Amazon, I believe it is another Connexploitation title. It was filmed here in the Laurentians in Quebec. It is, I believe, Oliver Stone's first movie. Yes, it is his directorial debut. And it is Seizure. And it stars Harvey Valenciez of Fantasy Island, who plays... who does he play, actually? It's a tale of macabre horror and suspenseful horror with Edmund Blackstone. This is a recurring nightmare come to chilling life one weekend evening when he and his family and friends are terrorized and killed one by one by the Queen of Evil and her servants, a dwarf, ooh, you can't say that now, named Spider, Hervé Valenciez, and a giant scar-faced strongman called Jackal Henry. In this nightmare are the real things. So, yeah, and the fact that it was filmed here, I want to check out. The fact that it's Oliver Stone's first movie. He did another movie of that ilk, which is The Hand, a horror movie that actually just came out on Scream Factory a couple weeks ago. So I am very curious. Checks out right here, Oliver Stone doing, a B-movie, horror movie from the early 70s. This came out in 1973. So Seizure. And this last Blu-ray I got on Wow HD, because it is the cheapest way I could find these kind of movies. It is a Criterion, a new release that came out early April, I believe. And it is Defending Your Life with Albert Brooks, written, directed by one of my all-time favorite directors, comedian. His dry, sarcastic wit I quite enjoy. This is one of his more accessible movies. It's about him, losing his life, and then he's in between. He's in waiting to be judged on his life, like all the deeds he did. Should he go to hell? Should he should he go to heaven? Go back on earth to restart again? So many shows and other movies ripped him off. The show I'm taking right now that aired on NBC for a couple of years, 4 seasons. Why am I figuring the name right now? I'll put it right here because my memory is no good. But it's also starring Meryl Streep, which I feel like she's the most chilled and relaxed and actually funny in a movie. And in this one, she's particularly charming. I quite enjoy her, and the score is great too. And on this release, this 4K release, or I should say 4K scan, because they don't do 4Ks, Criterion. There's a new interview with Albert Brooks that explained all the concept behind the movie. How is it to work with Rip Torn, who's amazing in this movie, and Meryl Streep and all that stuff. So not only you get to watch an amazing, wonderful movie, you get the skinny behind it from an interview he shot last year, and that's it. Pretty much one of my all-time favorites. So there you go for Blu-rays. Now on to vinyl soundtracks. These I bought yet again at my favorite record store here in Montreal, au 33 Tours. Lots of blind buys. Actually, 4 are blind buys. 3 I know what I was doing. And I will start with The Great Train Robbery, starring Sean Connery and Donald Sutherland. May he rest in peace, Mr. Connery. This looks like a fun romp on a train. This was directed by Michael Crichton and written by Michael Crichton. I purchased it for Jerry Goldsmith because I aim to get everything he's released on vinyl. Mr. Goldsmith, the master of it all. So there you go, right here, The Great Train Robbery. Then I got Oklahoma Crude. I really love the cover artwork for this one. And it stars George C. Scott, Faye Dunaway, Jack Palance is in this. It's an Henry Mancini score. So I got this right here, as you can see. There we go. Also, I got a Various Artistes soundtrack from the 80s, and it is a movie called Rooftops with, it stars Jason Gedrick. Jason Gedrick I've seen in so many shows in the 90s on TV, a lot of like Fox shows for some reason. It was on Murder One, I believe, which a great show. Was it created by, I want to say, Stephen Bochco? I believe so. And you got artists on here like Etta James. You've got the London Beat. You got Michael Kamen's Cuts, which he did a few of his score cues on this because he did the score. Did he do the score? Yes, he did the score with David A. Stewart, who's from, I believe, Eurythmics. Is that him? Dave Stewart? I think it is. But one of my favorite songs on this one, it is performed by, what was it? Is it the two? Yes, it's the title track, Rooftops, sung by Jeffrey Osborne. It's so 80s, it's crazy. I really dug it, and there you go, Rooftops. And then I got something very random, and looking at the cover, for some odd reason in my mind, I was thinking, is this like a disaster movie with a title like The Day of the Locust? It is not that at all, not even close. But the music score is by John Barry, as you can see right here. So that was enough for me to get it right here. And I got another John Barry score coming up soon. And then I got a 7-inch, a maxi single, as they would call back in the day. Dick Tracy from Ice-T. That's right, Ice-T. Dropped some rhyme on about Dick Tracy. and it's all the vocal version, instrumental, bonus beat. I really got this because I already have the soundtrack, the score soundtrack from Danny Elfman, and having this in the collection next to it, I just thought it was really damn cool. So there you go, I got this. And then I also got The Empire Strikes Back. I even got the booklet that came with it. I got it for a good price. John Williams, obviously. So I got the Star Wars. I got The Empire Strikes Back. I'm only missing Return of the Jedi, and I'll have them all. And this came out. This is the 1980 version, two-disc release. So there you go, right here, The Empire Strikes Back. And probably one of the coolest soundtrack I own as of this moment right now. And it is Game of Death from Bruce Lee right here. Score done by John Barry. And look at the back, it says Bruce is back. It was back for one last time on this thing. And this is a Japanese release. And what's cool is there's an insert right here that is all in Japanese, as you can see right here. Look at this cool thing. There you go. And then there was a, I don't know how you call this thing. It's around the record, like a sleeve, I guess, a mini sleeve, or what? There you go, right here. So yeah, when I saw this in online at au 33 Tour, I snagged it up right away because it's just so damn cool. Look at this thing. And the soundtrack the score is okay, not John Barry's best work, but having this in my collection, I'm really digging this. And then finally, for soundtracks, I added three Varèse Sarabande titles to my collection. Two I got fairly cheap from a German seller on Discogs, and the last one from a local seller I've known for years that gave me a pretty good deal. Since I started my new Facebook group for Varèse Sarabande vinyl soundtracks collectors, I've been wanting to buy more and more. We were starting to slowly build a bitchin' community. Come and join us, won't you? I'll leave the link in the description below. But I will show you what I got. And first one is Criminal Law, starring Kevin Bacon and Gary Oldman. I believe it came out in 1988. You can guess why I got it. It is for Mr. Jerry Goldsmith. Right here. It's pretty good score. Listen to it. And I've never seen the movie, but I've listened to the score. So this is another one added to the collection. And then a trailer added recently to the channel, and it's for a movie that was released by HBO, I believe. No, TriStar Pictures. I am sorry, TriStar Pictures, but I think it went straight to video. And it is Let's Get Harry, which is a hell of a cast on this one too. It's Tom Wilson of Back to the Future fame, Glenn Frey, Rick Rossovich, Ben Johnson, Mark Harmon, Gary Busey, and Robert Duvall, who plays the guy they hire like a mercenary because one of their friends got kidnapped in a foreign country, and they want to go to that country and retrieve him from the bad guys. The one that got kidnapped was Mark Harmon, back here, right here. And yeah, I can't wait to actually check it out. The music's pretty good. It's from Brad Fiedel. Brad Fiedel, known for Terminator 1 and 2. Mostly, and True Lies. He also did, so basically working with James Cameron right here. And the last soundtrack I got from my buddy Michel from the flea market, Saint Michel. And he sells tons of Varèse Sarabande vinyls. He used to run a record store in the 80s in Quebec City. And I still all these records from back then for sale, all pristine. I must say, all he sells on Discog and his Facebook group page, where I'll leave both of these links in the description below. The man takes care of his vinyls. So I finally cracked and bought this from him. And this title has been on my want list forever. And it is Invasion USA. With Mr. Chuck Norris. Look at him, double-fisted with machine guns in his hands. The music is by J. Chataway. And look at this right here. We'll show you the back. There you go. And this is sealed, like perfectly sealed, untouched by time. It's been sealed this way for since 1995. So 36 years is my math is correct. But some people with factory seal, that's the word I was looking for. I was debating, should I leave it in there like this, just perfectly sealed, untouched by time, and leave it as his? Because I know people do that, but I'm not that kind of person. When I buy something, I want to unwrap it. So I will do it live on camera right now. Watch me do this right now. 35 years of history being unwrapped. I'm going to try not to hurt it too much. See if I could do it in a responsible way without, breaking too much. I will pause here, and then I will do it without hurting my vinyl. Et voila. 35 years of factory sealness gone. So it is gorgeous. Like I said, untouched by time, as if I bought it yesterday. I will crack this open. Ooh, hey, there we go. Invasion USA right here. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. I do enjoy Chuck Norris quite a bit. And having this, I'm actually going to put this on my wall. I got like vinyl, whatchamacallit? The cadre. What's the word in English, damn it? That word. I'm going to put it, I'm touching the head. All right, so yes, Invasion USA. So with that, here concludes my collection update for the month of April and May 2021. Please like, share, and subscribe, because 90% of you out there watching right now are not subscribers. So come on, just hit that subscribe button if you enjoy watching all of this nonsense you just witnessed. It helps me and it helps the channel to grow. You got nothing to lose by smashing that subscribe button. Also, check me out on Instagram, Reddit, and on Facebook. In the comment section below, let me know your thoughts on what you just watched. Let me know what are your latest purchases. Always curious to know. More videos coming soon, more movie reviews. I will start again to post my film locations videos. I'd filmed at least 5 or 6 back in the fall of 2020, and then I got really lazy about it and did nothing with them, but I'm gonna try to release one a month for the next 5 months. So this is gonna give me the kick in the ass I need to actually work on them and post them, because I think they will be very awesome indeed. So I want to thank you for watching. Please stay safe, and I'll say to you, ciao, bye for now.